Okay, I'm ready for this glue up. I've got my thin stuff down there and I've got my thick stuff there, look. So the thick stuff's there, that's what's come out of that bottle over there. And then I've got the thin stuff that's in my T&G bottle, my thin glue bottle. So I'll put the thin glue stuff on first, look. I get it, you see me do it. I'm not telling you anything that I'm not doing. I'll put it in there and let that go into all them pores. Same with this piece. I've got a bit of paper down, it goes right around the vise. Well, partially on the vise. You see me? You see what I'm doing? I'm just using that thin stuff in there. Look, it's just thin. The thick glue's on top. I'm going to mix that up. You see me mix it up. You see me do it. I'm not. No, there's no. What do you call it? This is the real thing. This is happening. And the reason I use that thick stuff there is I want to get into this edge. Yeah. I'm going to put that on thick because I'm finding that end grain. This thin stuff doesn't work on it. It only works on the long grain, along the long length. It works this way. But that I need to get some of that in there. Right, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to put it here. Right, here we go. Get some of the brush. And when I tell you it's thick, it's thick. Yeah, sorry. I'll put that there, look, right into that corner as well. A bit more. It's just thick, it drags the bloody cup out of my hand. It's so thick. Yeah, it's like that marshmallow stuff. Fluff it. Is that not nice, anybody? Anybody, do you have fluff it? Do you like it? I don't, but I'm diabetic, I can't freaking have it. Oh, the cravings. The ravings and the cravings of a lunatic. Right. This'll just mix up. This'll just mix up in there now with the stuff I've already put on. Right, you can see, but it's not thick as thick and thick. Yeah, it's thin and thin and thin. I lost a bit. Right, so I'll drag that down there and I'll mix it up. Drag it down. Mix it up down there. And that thickens that stuff up down there. Right, so I'll took the blob and I've put it down, I've put it in there. This is how I do glue. This is how I do it. Right? You do it how you want. This is how I do it. I'm just showing you how I do stuff. Right, and then I'll put it on there. Both surfaces. And I said, oh, just put it on one surface. Put it on both surfaces. Why? Why not? Just put it on. You're there, you're gluing. You're ready to go, aren't you? There's no markers, locators on this. I'm just going to put it in. And it's already too high. It's got a bit of a slope on it. That's sloping that way and this is sloping the other way, so I'll put them like that. Yeah? Then they'll cancel each other out, hopefully. Yeah? Good fit. You know why? Because the fibres have expanded. And that's gone in there. Let's get the tappity tap tap. Here's the tappity tap tap. Mrs. Hammer. And you don't want to meet Mr. Hammer, so don't be messing with Mrs. Hammer, alright? The crap that comes. Can you imagine that in a children's story, Mr. and Mrs. Hammer? Oh my God, the crap. I'm gonna miss where I want to go. I'll bring that over a little bit. There's no point. All I want to do is just tap that in. Ah, it's dragged. Let me get that. I'm trying to angle it so it don't go down go that way. I'll just start it off because sometimes they're hard to hold, and I'm doing this one-handed. Right, so they look like oh, this one's going to come out. Tap it that way a little bit. There we go. Don't go too far with that end though. No good. I need to go. You reposition it. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. All right, I finished with that one. Tap, tap, tap. Put that back. I'm always looking for that one. I'll put it back. Right, here we go. A little bit at a time. Nice and steady. Ah, shit, I've got it on 2-speed. There we go. It's nice and steady over there. Don't want to snap it. But I've countersunk that deep so it goes right below the surface, yes? It's right in. I might have to take that back out when that's not. Sometimes you just gotta. There you go. Right, that's under the surface now, hopefully. Right, so we're done with the glue. Put the glue away. Take that off. Use every last bit of it up. That's all going to get diluted down now and put back in that T&G bottle. That's what that T&G bottle's for. It's to take out all this this stuff that I'm picking back up, and I reuse it all the time. Keep reusing it. Wet your brush, get it out, pick it all up, get it all off there. That you want clean, don't you? But you want to get all your gubbins. Just put them on the top and they'll go down in the thing. I'm frugal, me. I don't like wasting stuff. Why waste the world's resources? If you come from a, you know, one of the countries what's not rich, they recycle everything. I went to visit Pakistan in 1983. It's a long time ago. Yeah. And I regretted it. I went for 19 days and I was ill every single day. I could not stand it. I'm not a traveller. I was sat on a flipping airplane, PIA jumbo jet. I've got pictures of it. And that thing stopped on the tarmac, believe it or not, at Abu Dhabi. Yeah? And it was red hot. The air conditioning wasn't working. And the prats opened the back door. And the heat wave rushed in. It rushed in, the idiots that have left it. And then they made us sit there. We couldn't get off the plane. We were PIA, you fucking prats. Oh, we were roasted to death. On this flipping aeroplane. God only knows how many people were on it. Anyway, I went there and I haven't forgotten now what I was going to talk about because of that. I'll come back to it. I haven't forgotten. My train of thought has gone scabby-dabby. Oh, that was what I was talking about. I was talking about recycling. So, cut a long story short, went to Lahore. And they've got these little 3-wheel things that are taxis. Right? And these guys, they recycle everything. And you see them recycling everything. Not just the taxi driver, the taxi rickshaw drivers. The guys in the road. Something falls off something, they grab it. And it's off. They take it away. And I went to visit some workshops. And they had bits of it, and they were showing me how they recycled the stuff. But I was talking about the taxi guy, the rickshaw driver. He had in front of him, listen to this, while he's driving people around, he had a basket, and that basket was full of all different types of spark plugs for the Vespa engine, because that's what it had. It had a Vespa engine in it, a scooter engine, all made up scooter parts. And he had obviously they were just picking up spark plugs and just putting them in a basket. And the guy he had all the covers and everything off this thing. He just used while he were riding, and it just stopped, pulled out. It stopped. He pulled out a spark plug, picked a spark plug up, and he went into it, and he fixed it on the side of the road. Come on, got it with an eye opener. Fixed it on the side of the road, put another spark plug in, started whatever he did. I can't remember how he did it. Really, it was just, I've forgotten now. It's a long time ago. Whether he kick-started it, whether he had a push button, I don't know. I can't remember. He probably know. Put me straight, let me know. And he started it up, and then run it a bit, and it conked out, so he did it again. And he was telling me, I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Oh, they're constantly breaking down. The flood and the heat and the dust just damages the engine." And he said, "After recycle, the engine, the bloody just all recycled. We just tell the mechanic, I'm ready. I've got another engine. Have you got an engine?" They say, "Yeah, I've got an engine." So I'll just go in and we'll get a mechanical, they'll replace the engine in like an hour or so, something stupid. I didn't know that was broken. It's on the back. Forget about it. Right, that's down now. So I'm going to plane it, and hopefully I won't hit those. I probably will. Might have to count something a bit deeper. I'm going to plane the sides. Okay, so I'll get on with playing it. But that was what I was telling you. These countries, they recycle everything. Everything is picked up off the side of the road, and I've got that mentality. I do not like stuff being thrown on the side of the road, and if it's something useful, even a bucket, I'll get out of my car and pick that bucket up and bring it home and use it. You know, it's a perfectly good bucket. It ain't going to cost me £1 or £2 for a bucket. I'm just picking up. If somebody's daft enough to leave it for me, you know, it's mine. I'm bloody using it. Yeah? That's what it's about. Right, so now I've done that. I can plane this. I'll leave that there, right there. Look, get my stuff away. While that's in position, and it's all. I'll get some tissue. I'll get some rag. I'll spray this rag right here. Yeah. That's just water. It's not wet water. This is just normal dry water. It's not got any soap in it. wet water's water with soap in it, washing up liquid. It breaks the surface tension. You're washing up liquid breaks the surface tension, and I call that wet water because it's different. This, it bubbles. It just, when it's got dust and stuff, it'll just turn into a bubble. It won't break the surface tension, but it will get that off of there. There you go. I'm doing all of it in front of you. You see me do it. Yeah. Now I can't plane that while that's wet, but I'm just gonna. I'm going to do it. Where's that stop? I've got a bump stop somewhere. There. Right. I'm gonna try and plane this in front of you. Right. Put the normal dry water away. I've got to sort my glue out. Let's put that away. I'm always knocking this over, this bloody thing I'm on. But it's just a glue bottle I've cut in half. I made a funnel out of one half of it, and I made the bottom for the glue thing out of the other half. You know, it's useful. I use them. I use this stuff. I use all this stuff. Not wide enough. I have a stop down there. This is not good for the sole I might plane. I'll have to give it a quick wash, but I just want to show you basically what I'm trying to do. I'm just going to level that. It's high, yeah? Need to put a bit more cut on it. Okay. Not hitting that bit at the front. It's going to get that bit at the front level down a little bit. You can do this because you've screwed that down. Yeah, you can carry on working. Now the wet's gone, look at that, that we're done. Yeah, that's almost down. One more cut. Right, I'm into the boardwood now, look, I hit it there. There was just too much, I've got the blades shifting around. When you've used them on this material, it shifts the blade. They're old, but they do the job. There we go. Okay, we're done. That's done. Done and dusted. Down to the level. Hit it with a sander. It's definitely down. Yeah. Flippy dippy dippy dippy. You've seen it in real time. Yeah. I've just got that there to, if it goes back, it just hits that. I've got that there, just hit there, and there's a stop down there, look. See it? It's there, that's all it is, it's just that. It's literally just sitting against that. Alright, same thing again. Flip it over. Do you want me to slow down? Is that too fast? It's making you sick. It's wet. I'm going against the grain. It's tearing it, yeah? I don't care, don't matter. This is the back. I don't care about the back. Let's get a bit. It's coming loose, look. There's something in this. I think maybe this is worked loose. I just use them until I can't use it anymore, then I'll go investigate it. While I can still cut with it, I'll cut with it. No, there's no point in breaking off. When it's sharpening time, I'll check it. While I'm using it, I'll just keep tightening that bloody thing up. I'm not going to stop. Piss about with it. Yeah. A little bit high there, a little bit there. Need to go. I'm canting it over a little bit because this is sloped upwards. That piece of timber's like that. Look, it's lifted like that. Can you see? It's like that. This point is high. It's high there. I just want to get this down and get it even. Here we go. One more cut. I've gone off my bump stop. I should have put that back in there. I've just canted it over. Look, and now that high point is gone. And now I can just go across. And as soon as I get a scraping off here, it's to size. As soon as it, there we go. We hit bedrock. Okay, hit here. This is flush. That way. It's handy pandy. When I'm not videoing, this is what I'm going like. I'm out of breath. I'm getting work work over, getting a proper work over done. These screws are too far up. I'll just go down where I can. I'll hit one of them and damage my blade. And I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of them out and I'm going to countersink it a bit deeper. But you get the basic gist of how these repairs are done. And you see me do it in real time. That knot is battering me. This blade needs sharpening, and this wood is just very, very, I call it sticky. It's very sticky. Look, it's grabbing. Look, can you see? It grabs like that. It's because I'm backing out. As I'm backing away, anything that's left behind will just go back straight into the blade. See that little piece there? I've hit a knot, but I will drag that back into the blade now. It's not prudent to go. Keep going. Sometimes you've got to take some of those edges off just to help you. You can work to it by not, instead of taking a flat cut all the way across, which is meeting your resistance. Talking about meeting resistance. There's so many little pieces of wax here, and I lost every single bloody one. Oh, that's not meant to happen. That's my drawing room. Bit of masking tape. I'll fix it. It was here and I threw it. There it is. I can't get to my plane. It's upside down over there. I need to put wax on it. Look, the wax will help. If you've got an oiler, tin can with an oiler in it, like Paul Sellers uses, you just pick your and oik it over it, yeah? Pick it up and oik it over it. Get them out. That's stopping me from planing those little tendrils in there. That's as far as I can. I need to press down and I can't. All I'm doing is this is just sitting on the surface. Right, I'm gonna countersink that. I'm almost down to it. I'm gonna take one out, countersink it deeper, and then come back, put it back in. So it's gonna start to break the glue up. So I'll be back.